Well, hello there. Sion Batson here from Sion Batson Tutoring, and in this video, I will be teaching you how to write decimals in expanded form. A very important concept for my 5th grade students and my GED students. So let's go. Now, this exercise is out of my 5th grade math workbook. You Can Master 5th Grade Math, Next Generation Learning Standards. Now, this book is an excellent resource for homeschooling, virtual learning, extra practice at home, homework help, and state test prep. It is filled with very simple and easy to follow notes and explanations, step-by-step examples, guided examples, and more than 1,800 practice problems and answers. So if you have a 5th grader, I would highly recommend that you get them a copy. You can get your copy from Amazon or from my website, www.sbatsonacademy.com. Now, to our exercise. I am going to teach you 2 very simple steps that will help you master the skill of writing decimals in expanded form. Step 1, we will find the value of each digit in the decimal. Then step 2, we will use an addition sentence to combine or show the value of each digit. That's it. 2 very simple steps. How are you feeling? Perfect. Now, before we go to our first example here, let's examine the places behind the decimal point. Yes? The first place behind the decimal point is the 10th place. Now, if you note, a 10th can be written as a fraction, 1/10, or as a decimal, 0.1. The second place behind the decimal point is the 100th place. And again, a 100th can be written as a fraction, 1/100, or as a decimal, 0.01. And the third place behind the decimal point is the 1000th place. And again, a 1000 can be written as a fraction, 1/1000, or as a decimal, 0.001. Yes? All right, now let's get the party going. For the first example here, we have 6 and 423 thousandths. And we would like to write this decimal in expanded form. Step 1, we will find the value of each digit in the decimal. Now, quickly, if you need to review how to find the value of a digit in a decimal, I did a very step-by-step video that will help you master the skill of finding the value of a digit in a decimal. If you need to, go watch that video, master the skill, then come back and join us. If not, let's keep the party going. So again, for step 1, we will find the value of each digit in the decimal. Now, remember, to find the value of a digit, we will simply multiply the digit by the place it is in. So to find the value of this 6, since the 6 is in the ones place, we will simply multiply 6 by 1. Yes? And 6 times 1 is 6. So the value of the 6 is 6. Yes? Now, let's find the value of the 4. Since the 4 is in the 10th place, to find the value of this 4, we can multiply the 4 by the fraction 1/10, or 1 over 10, or we can multiply 4 by the decimal, 1/10, or 0.1. Yes? Let's multiply by the decimal first. Yes? So we'll multiply 4 by 0.1. And what is 4 times 0.1 equal to? Well, remember, 4 times 0.1 simply means we have 4 0.1s, or we have 4 tenths. Yes? And if we add them, 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. And we have all zeros in this column here. So 4 times 1/10, or 4 times 0.1 is 4 tenths, or 0.4. So the value of this 4 as a decimal is 4 tenths, or 0.4. Yes? So far, so good? Perfect! Now, let's find the value of the 2. Since the 2 is in the hundredths place, to find the value of this 2, we can multiply the 2 by the fraction, 1 over 100, or by the decimal, 0.01. We will multiply by the decimal first. So again, to find the value of this 2, we'll simply multiply 2 by 0.01. Yes? And what is 2 times 0.01? Well, remember again, 2 times 0.01 simply means we have what? 2 100ths, or 2 0.01s. 1, 2. If we add, we get 1 plus 1 is 2. This column has all zeros. This column has all zeros. So 2 times 0.01, or 2 times 100th, is 200ths, or 0.02. How are you feeling so far? Super! Now, it's time to find the value of the 3. Remember, we have to find the value of each digit in the decimal, yes? To find the value of the 3, since the 3 is in the thousandths place, we will simply multiply the 3 by the fraction 1 over 1,000, or the decimal, 0.001. Yes? We will multiply by the decimal, which is 0.001, or 1,000th. 3 times. And again, what would be the product of 3 times 1,000th? Well, remember, 3 times 0.001 simply means we have 3 1,000ths, or 3 0.001. So we have 1, 2, 3. Yes? If we add them, 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. We have all zeros in this column, all zeros in this column here, and all zeros here. So 3 times 1,000th, or 3 times 0.001 is 3 thousandths, or 0.003. Yes? So we'll put our 0.003 right here. How are you feeling? Perfect. So we have successfully completed step 1. Yes? We found the value of each digit in the decimal. The value of the 6 is 6. The value of the 4 is 4 tenths. The value of the 2 is 200ths. And the value of the 3 is 3 thousandths. Yes? Now, step 2. Step 2 says, use an addition sentence to combine or show the value of each digit in the decimal. So look what we're going to do here. Simply put an addition sign. And our answer will be 6 plus 4 tenths plus 200ths plus 3 thousandths. And we're done. How was that? Very simple, very straightforward, very exciting. Yes? Now, note, since the places behind the decimal point can be written as a fraction or as a decimal, we can either multiply by the decimal or by the fraction. Since we multiplied by the decimal here, we're going to do a problem now and multiply by the fraction. Yes? But how are you feeling? Super! Super! It's a very simple concept. It's a very straightforward concept. It's a very exciting concept. Yes? Now, quickly, if you are new to my YouTube channel, thank you for joining. Thank you, and welcome. Now, please click on the subscribe button and turn your notifications on so that you can be notified every time I post a fun, exciting, and easy to follow math tutorial. Yes? All right, let us keep the party going. Let's say we have 9. Let's say 5. Put our decimal point back here. Let's say we have 3. Let's say we have 0. And let's say we have 6. Yes? How is that? Well, we just put a 6 right here. Right? How are you feeling? So here we have 95 and 306 thousandths. And we would like to write our decimal in expanded form. So again, step 1, we have to find the value of each digit in the decimal. Let's get to it. To find the value of the 9, since the 9 is in the tens place, we multiply 9 by 10. So we do 9 times 10, and that will give us 90. Very good. So the value of this 9 is 90. Yes? This 9 has a worth of 90. All right. Let's go to the ones place. To find the value of this 5, since the 5 is in the ones place, we'll simply multiply 5 by 1. What is 5 times 1? 5. How are you feeling so far? All right. Now, let's move behind the decimal point. We want to find the value of the 3. Since the 3 is in the tens place, we can multiply 3 by the fraction 1/10, or 1 over 10, or we can multiply 3 by the decimal, 0.1, which is also 1/10. Well, in this example, we will multiply by the fraction. So we'll multiply 3 times 1 over 10. Yes? And what is 3 times 1 over 10? Well, again, 3 times 1 over 10 simply means, or 3 times 1/10 simply means we have 3 1/10ths. We have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. So we'll add to find our answer. Since all the denominators are the same, we can add. We never add the denominators though. The denominator remains the same, stays as 10. We only add the numerators. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. So 3 times 1/10 is 3 over 10, or 3/10. Yes? How are you feeling so far? So far, so good? Perfect. Now, let's go to the hundredths place. In the hundredths place, here we have a 0. What would be the value of this 0? Well, to find the value of this 0 here, we can simply multiply the 0 by 1 over 100, or 100th, or by 0.01, which is also 100th. Now, since we are multiplying by the fraction, we'll multiply 0 by 1 over 100. Let's put this 3/10 right here. Yes? What is 0 times 1 over 100? Well, remember, any value times 0 is 0. So, be a big 0 right here. Has no value. Yes? And lastly, let's get to the thousands place, because remember, we have to find the value of each digit. Now, to find the value of the 6, since the 6 is in the thousands place, we can either multiply 6 by the fraction 1 over 1,000 or 1,000th, or we can multiply 6 by the decimal 0.001, which is also 1,000th. But remember, in this example, we are multiplying by the fractions. So we'll do 6 times, yes, and what is 6 times 1,000th? Well, remember, 6 times 1,000th simply means we have 6 1,000th. That's all it means. So we have, let's start here. We have 1 to get some space. We have 2. We have 3. We have 4. We need space. Let's put 1 here. We have 5. Can I put 1 here? We have 6. Yes? Good? If I add everything up, again, I can add because my denominators are all the same, but we never add the denominators, yes? The denominator will remain 1,000. And we only add the numerators. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So 6 times 1,000th is 6,000ths. Or what? 6 over 1,000. Yes? Let's put everything nice and neat now. This is 5. This is 90. How are you feeling? You get the idea so far? Perfect. Now, so we have successfully found the value of each digit in the decimal. So now, step 2, we will use an addition sentence to combine or show the value of each digit. Now, here is the rule. Whenever you have a 0, or whenever there's a number or a digit in the decimal that has 0 value, we will not include that 0 in our expanded form. Yes? So our expanded form now will really look like this. Let's do, it will be 90 plus 5 plus 3 over 10 plus 6 over 1,000. Yes? We do not have to include the 0 in our expanded form because it has no value. How is that? Get the idea? All right, super. Now, so the expanded form of our decimal is 90 plus 5 plus 3/10 as a fraction plus 6,000ths as a fraction as well. So when you find or when you write the expanded form as a decimal, you can use fractions to write the expanded form, or like the previous example, you can use decimals as well. How are you feeling? All right. Now, guess what time it is? It's your turn to shine. Come on. It's your turn to shine. Hey, your turn to shine. Come on. All right. Let's put a big 7 here. Let's put a big 8 here. This is our point. Let's put a 0 here. And let's put a 4 here. Right? Now it is your turn to shine. So this is what I want you guys to do for me. Yes? I want you to pause the video, write this decimal in expanded form. We're going to use decimals. Yes? No fractions. So once you get behind the decimal point, you will multiply by the decimals in the specific places. Yes? Pause the video, give it a try if you need to. Like always, you can go back and watch the previous examples, then try it. But I want you to pause the video, give it a try, then come back and let's see if we get the same answer. Remember the plan. What is the plan? The plan is to always stick to the rules. Always stick to the steps. Yes? You got this. I believe in you. Come on, give it a try. All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. Woo! I know when you guys are working with me, you guys are always excited and eager to prove to your parents, your grandparents, your math tutors, or your teachers, or even to me and to yourself that you have mastered the concept. So that is why I always make sure I take time to give you guys a chance to shine. All right, so we have 78 and 400ths. We would like to write our decimal in expanded form. So to write our decimal in expanded form, 2 simple steps. Step 1, we will find the value of each digit in the decimal. Let's find the values of each digit. To find the value of the 7, since the 7 is in the tens place, we will simply multiply 7 by 10. 7 times 10. And what is 7 times 10? Very good, my friend. 70. So far so good? Perfect. The key is going step by step. Don't skip any steps. Go step by step. All right. We go to the next place, which is the ones place. Find the value of the 8. Since the 8 is in the ones place, to find the value of this 8, we will multiply 8 by 1. 8 times 1 will give us 8. We can use parentheses just to separate our values. Yes? So far so good? Perfect. Now, we are behind the decimal point. And I ask you guys to use decimals or to multiply by the decimals, yes? We have a 0 here in the tenths place. To find the value of this 0, since it's in the tenths place, we multiply 0 by 0.1 or by 1/10, or 1/10, I should say. 0 times 1/10 is 0, because any value times 0 is 0. Very good. Now we come to the hundredths place. I'm having fun. Are you having fun? It's a very simple concept. It's fun stuff. To find the value of the 4 in the hundredths place, we're going to simply multiply the 4 by 100 or 0.01. We can also multiply the 4 by the fraction, but just for this example, we are multiplying all the digits behind the decimal point by the decimal. So we'll do 4 times 100th, or 4 times 0.01. And what is 4 times 0.01? Again, 4 times 0.01 simply means we have 4 100th. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, so we add. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. We have all zeros in this column, all zeros here. So 4 times 0.01, or 4 times 100th, is 400ths, or 0.04. So we have successfully completed step 1. We found the value of each digit in the decimal. The value of the 7 is 70. The value of the 8 is 8. The value of the 0 is 0. 0 has no value. And the value of the 4 is 400ths. Now, step 2, we will use an addition sentence to combine or show the value of each digit in the decimal. So we'll simply put an addition sign here, here, here. So our decimal in expanded form is 70 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0.04. But remember, we said what? Whenever a digit has no value, we will not show that digit, or we will not write that digit in the expanded form, because it has no value, right? Has no value. So we will not include the 0 in our expanded form. So the correct expanded form will look like this: 70 plus 8 plus 400ths. How was that? How are you feeling? I really hope this video helped you. I really hope that you will find it helpful. I had a good time. I hope you had a good time. Until next time, enjoy your math practice and your math homework. See you.